Welcome to another video on Microsoft Fabric. In today's video, we are going to answer some of the questions which you have about Fabric. And the questions are, what is Microsoft Fabric? Why should I use it? Who should use Microsoft Fabric? When should I start using Microsoft Fabric? Or what are the use cases for which I should use Microsoft Fabric? How to start with Microsoft Fabric? Now let's begin with answering the first question. So first of all, what is Microsoft Fabric? See, Microsoft Fabric platform provides customers with a SaaS-enabled, open, lake-centric, full-featured data analytics and AI platform that meet all their analytics needs. Now, Microsoft Fabric is a platform where you are combining various Microsoft stuff. Now, you might have worked on Power BI, you might have worked on Synapse Data Engineering, Synapse Warehousing, Data Factory, Data Science. And to do all these things, what you require? You require compute, you require storage. Now, each of these technology have their own storage. And because of this own storage, you have to store data again and again. Now, Microsoft understand that this is a challenge. And because of that, they are coming with this one platform. And Microsoft Fabric aims to revolutionize the data engineering and analytics by promoting the concept of having only one copy of the data stored in the central lake, that is known as one lake here, using the industry's standard data bucket format. This means organization can avoid unnecessary data replication and have a true single source of data. By adopting this unified approach, organization can now create more efficient, streamlined data engineering process. They no longer need to replicate data solely to work on different technologies. This eliminates redundancy, simplify data management, and promote a single source of data for analysis and decision making. Microsoft Fabric represents a significant step towards redefining the analytics landscape. It allows the storage and utilization of data in a standardized format, eliminating unnecessary replication and enabling streamlined integration with various Microsoft tools. This advancement empowers organizations to work with single source of data, streamlining workflows and maximizing their data assets. To know more about it, I would give you a link of GuyanaCube video or the Microsoft official channel. The same video has been telecast on both the channels. Please watch that video. In that video, Microsoft Teams has explained in details about this platform. So go ahead and watch that out. Some of the highlights of Microsoft Fabric which you should remember is one copy of data. One lake. One lake is enabling that one copy. Unified integrated environment. So we have an environment where we have the warehouse which works like a database. We have Lakehouse which works like a lake. We have Power BI which can access both of these. We have SQL endpoints which can allow you to access Lakehouse. Data warehouse can be modified and managed with the SQL. We have Custo. We have real-time analysis. We have experiments where you can do your data science experiment. One security. Now you have unified the environment. You cannot have separate security for each one of them. So one security and one compute or means common compute. So right now today what happens is I go to Microsoft site or I go to any other place and I buy a lake. I want storage. Then I go for a data warehouse. I buy a compute, I buy a storage. And then there is a format issue. Now these two things are storing different format, understand different kind of stuff. So I can't use this common compute, but here you can use the common compute for the lake processing of data, for the warehouse processing of data, for the Power BI analytical queries. You can do all these using the common compute resources. So this is the key highlights of Microsoft Fabric. Now, one lake is a very important concept which you should understand in the Microsoft Fabric. Microsoft Fabric's foundation lie in the data lake, which is also known as one lake. OneLake is an integral part of the Fabric service, providing centralized location to store all the organizational data, ensuring seamless operation across various experiences. It means when I'm talking about warehouse, it's talking to that one lake. When I'm talking about Lakehouse, it's talking to that one lake. When I'm talking about data science, it's talking to that one lake. When I'm talking about Power BI, it's talking to one lake. When I'm talking about data pipeline writing somewhere, they are writing to one lake. When I'm talking about data flow writing to somewhere, they are writing to one lake. So it's the one lake which is in Delta Parquet format. It is the same one lake which is going to be used by all the technological stack on Microsoft Fabric. One lake is similar to OneDrive for you. It is automatically included with every Microsoft Fabric tenant. It serves as a single repository for all analytics data catering to the organization, entire organization. This logical data lake, one lake, is built on top of Azure Data Lake Storage ADLS Gen 2, offering a unified software as a service SaaS experience for both professional developer and citizen developers. So this is going to be the game changer. Now the question arises, why do I need it? Or why should I use it? See, in recent decade, all the organization has accumulated the vast volume of data from various sources, various applications, services, IoT sensor, name it. We are collecting data, data, and data. Now, effectively managing this data and delivering the insights is crucial for organization success and survival. However, realizing the potential of this data is extremely difficult. It is not the technology is not present. It is the process, it's the time in which it takes. The problem lies in the segregation of data, which leads to inconsistencies and discrepancies. Maintaining a reliable source of information becomes virtually impossible. The single source of truth we always talk about. The process of integration is time consuming, expensive, and demands significant resources. You need a lot of resources for that. Business units tend to guard their vital performance matrices, creating barrier to the information sharing. Transparent information sharing is a big challenge in all the organizations. That is one of the challenge. Inaccurate reports often lead to misinterpretation of insights. Furthermore, subpar data quality undermines the effectiveness of AI models. Means AI model cannot be really good or cannot perform really good unless you have a quality data. Subpar data is not going to work out. And all these factors halt the growth of possibilities of the organization in terms of data analytics and decision making. The amount of technologies available to deal with the data challenges are limitless. But everything has unique licensing, cost, storage format, and dependencies, and boundings. Now, I get one of the best technology on cloud A, I get another technology on cloud B, I get another technology on cloud C. In same cloud, I have tons of technologies. And to address all these, and Microsoft understand all these challenges, Microsoft has developed Fabric. And it is not that they have clubbed up some technologies. No, they have done a ground up work. They have made sure that the ground is very solid. The building blocks are solid. They have the same platform, the same one lake, which is going to support all this ecosystem. Now the technologies are just playing around on the same ground. They talk to the same packet files. So the aim is to streamline our analytical portfolio while preserving the strong reputation and customer loyalty associated with Power BI, Synapse Data Factory brands that are widely recognized and respected today from the Microsoft. So Microsoft has taken a leap here. And why does I am displaying this slides for some time? The reason behind this is very common slide. Those of who watch my channels or watch my videos or attended some class, I always quote this statement about business intelligence from olap.com, that the term business intelligence and it is true for data analytics also. It refers to the technology and application and practices for the collection, integration, analysis, and presentation of business information. Now, remember this word: collection, integration, analysis, and presentation. These four words have the entire world for us. I'm going to show you a very small diagram, but that's the just diagram when I'm talking about Microsoft technology framework, and I'm just taken few of them. See, we have data factory with data pipelines, with data flows, with streaming data flows. These are all your collection. Then you have transformation, you have SQL, you have KSQL. Again, data flows can help. Machine learning algorithms can help. Synapse analytics can help. Snap machine learning can help. Databricks can help. Transformation of data. Then analysis. You can analyze on Power BI. You can analyze on notebooks. You can build those, data science, algorithm. You can, present in the Python visuals, or, all those data science stuff, which regression analysis and all those, or, clustering or classification, which you can do. You can use Custo queries to, get the data. You can use even SQL to get your analysis data. You can analyze there. You want to present, you have Power BI, you have paginated report, you have dashboards, and these are just few of the technologies which are available in Azure ecosystem. Now think about, there are other clouds where tons of other technologies are available, and you might have combination of all these. What does it mean for you? It means cost. It means licensing of these technologies. It means CPU power. It means storage, and ultimately all of them clubbing up is to your cost. And you need to an expert. You need to start a project itself to get what cost I'm going to incur. Somebody asked me today, so what I'm going to incur the cost. So I'll go, okay, you need data lake. I'll go and find out data lake. Then you need, data warehouse. I go and find out what technology, where I'm going to do. Oh, they need the transportation of data or the transformation of data. I need a transportation tool. I need a transformation tool, or data pipelines, or data factories, or data flows, or SQL may be needed. Then I need the tools. Now in Azure's ecosystem, or when I'm a Power BI user, I have a choice that, okay, I'm going to use Power BI. And think about, it could be multi-cloud scenarios also. And then the storage and the data replication. That one more thing which is creating. It's creating a process where you need to verify the data at each state. See, understand, why I save the data at data lake, that should be true. The data converted into data warehouse data, it should be true. It need to be validated. The data comes and get imported into Power BI again in one exercise. And think about what I need for data factory, or what I need to test, my data lake. What I need for my, competency for the data flows, and what I need for testing it on SQL. Can my QA test it on data lake? Can my QA test it on SQL? Can my QA only test it on Power BI? Then it will become a black box. See, anything before this Power BI sometime becomes a black box. The process now, the data starts from the sources, and by the time it reaches to the target, it becomes a black box. The analysis part is missing. And that's the missing part, which happens because, how do I read data lake? How do, QA validator or the business analyst or the customer validate the data on the data lake? They need the technology. They need something, tool on top of that, which can easily query and summarize the data and give it to them. Now, these are the real challenges that we have. And that is why, and then replication, like, see, I need a process to, first create a data lake. It's going to take time. It's going to take time for verification. Then I need to create data warehouse. It's going to store the data, transport the data. And then it's going to, I'm going to do my ETL. I'm going to place the data first in the staging, then do ETL, then transformation, and all those happens. And then finally it comes into shape. And that final shape, again, I'm going to import into the Power BI. The entire cycle is elongated. I can't think of a project very quick, but now that's not going to be the case. With Microsoft Fabric, you have an integrated platform. Now the tools remain same, but the way they behave is altogether different. Yes, we have data flow, we have data pipeline, we have streaming data flows. but the entire data is going to stay on one lake via Lakehouse and Warehouse. Now, here we have to understand two key terms which we are going to use. One is Lakehouse and one is Warehouse. I'm going to go into their definition a little bit later. But both of them are storing data at the one lake or in the data packet format, which is basically can be accessed from SQL engines, which can be accessed from your Dataflow, which can be accessed by your data pipelines. So some of the engines are writing on them, some of them are reading from it. Now this foundation creates a uniformity of access, and all the engines have been modified and optimized to read the data packet files or to write on the data packet file to give you a uniform experience. Now what happens is when you bring in data from Dataflow, data pipeline and land it on Lakehouse, immediately it is available for the end user via data set to be read on the Power BI. You can look at the data and read it. Now Lakehouse has a SQL endpoint, read-only SQL endpoint, which you can use to query your data. Now Warehouse on the other hand has a read and write both SQL. It means you can load your data using data pipeline and then you can do read, write, ETL, all everything on SQL, keep on modifying. And it also has a data set where you can see as soon as it arrives, the data arrives, you see it. You modify the data, again see it in Power BI. You can control what you wanted to showcase in your data set. That's under your control. You can create multiple data sets if required. But look at the experience, what is happening here. The data ingestion happens. So what is the first layer what we have here? Is basically we have the data ingestion. Then the data ingestion is saving it on these things. These are the tools which are transforming this data. So data ingestion is happening on an ecosystem which is actually uniform. Everybody else who's transforming it is also again transforming or writing back or reading it from the same format. The tools which are for analysis or for presentation again are using the same technology to read. So whether you are doing now data science, whether you are transforming using SQL or Dataflow, it is the only single one platform below which is you are using the data packet files. Now what does it done? Now look at your role. If you are a quality assurance or a business analyst, do you understand data lake? But can you understand Lakehouse? You don't need to, because you have a Power BI access. The moment it comes to Lakehouse, you know, okay, data is landed on Lakehouse. Okay, I can modify it in Power. I can check it out in Power BI. The moment the data is landed on data warehouse, I can check it in Power BI. Transformation is being done and written now to Lakehouse or warehouse. I can check it on Power BI. Final reports have been prepared. Again, I can check it on Power BI. So it's Power BI which is available everywhere, and the Power BI is the same #1 BI tool which you are using across clouds, across various technology already. And the same warehouse, same Power BI is now available in this unified environment to give you that smooth experience. So now the unification is not only about creating just a clubbing of technology. The entire platform has been revamped to read and write on this industry standard format. And what does it mean? That I can also read out with the third party tool. The development for the partners will also become easy. So now this is an integrated platform, and before you move into the depth of this platform, you should learn two terms which you are going to see very heavily. One is Lakehouse. So the Microsoft Fabric Lakehouse is cutting edge data architecture platform designed to efficiently store, manage and analyze both structured and unstructured data with unified storage system, unified storage, one lake. By seemingly integrating the structured and unstructured data, the Lakehouse enable organization to drive valuable insight from their data sets in a single consolidated location. You have a single location now. Lakehouse simplify data access through automatic generation of read-only SQL endpoints and a default data set upon creation. SQL endpoints provide user with convenience access to the data for analysis and query purpose. Like I started my career in SQL. Now, every time you ask me, you need to query something on SQL, I feel really happy. Now, I can query my lake using SQL. How easy it is for me. How easy for someone who is expertise at SQL. They don't have to take technology. They don't have to change technology. They can simply use it using SQL. Easy to learn. Now, warehouse. This is another term. Now, these are the two entry points. So, the two entry point in this ecosystem is Lakehouse and warehouse. And the warehouse provides you comprehensive support for both transactional data definition language and data manipulation language. DDL and DML both are supported here. It functions as a data warehouse that possesses robust T-SQL capabilities similar to those found in enterprise data warehouse. Now you should understand why we are coining two terms here. This is fully functional data warehouse database. And that is altogether different. Lake is not worried about these T-SQL capabilities. And that is why we have a SQL read point. Here we have a write point because this need to be behaving just like a warehouse. Now, managed by SQL engine, warehouse facilitate data updates through pipeline, SQL, Sparks and shortcuts. Means you can use SQL. Transform your data. Files are stored still in the data packet format and presented in form of tables. Lakehouse also it is presented in form of tables. When you look, it shows, okay, these are your tables. Here also it is present in the form of tables. User can utilize SQL for data updates and transformation. And unlike the SQL endpoints which you have seen in the Lakehouse, which automatically generates table and data, you have a complete control over creating tables, loading data, performing transformation, and executing query within warehouse. This can be achieved through either Microsoft Fabric Portal or T-SQL commands. You can use your SQL Server Management Studio. That's really comfortable if you are one who's using it. Go ahead and connect to the SQL endpoint and just read this or read the Lakehouse. Warehouse also provides you default data set for your convenience. This is a very simple diagram which will explain you how these things are happening. Now, this doesn't mean that the Lakehouse and warehouse cannot communicate. Yes, there is a communication which can happen between Lakehouse and warehouse. In the Lakehouse, you can create shortcut and see warehouse. In warehouse, you can simply write down a select statement and can see the Lakehouse table, or you can create a view. So they can communicate with each other. But in case of Lakehouse, this SQL endpoint is read-only. Then you have a data set, again Power BI data set. Go ahead, analyze the data. You can create reports as long as the tables are in the shape where you wanted to create reports. Or you can create reports on a really, really large data set now. Now those data set limitation days are gone. You're going to work on really, really big data in case of Power BI. The data sets limits are going to go away. The engines are really, really optimized to read this bucket format. So you're going to see a whole new world of analytics on petabyte scale of data. Now warehouse, you have a read and write SQL endpoint, and again data set is as usual is there, because now Power BI is the analysis endpoint looking from very first stage, enabling the transparency, enabling the visibility into the process. And this is the challenge as a project owner which you have, that sometimes the analytics project becomes a black box. See, if I go to the slide back where we talked about the process, now typically this is the process which kind of sometimes becomes a black box for us, because this required technical expertise to validate it. It comes here, it comes to the BI tool where we can see it, or the data scientists when they see it. But before that, it's all black box. Sometimes it doesn't have a visibility. You need a technical QA to do that. This black box approach is not there now. You can see the data as long as it is there in the fabric, or as soon as it's arrived in the fabric. So once fabricated, your data has a visibility, it has a transparency, it has a scale, it has the capability to give you insight. So get ahead with Fabric. So now you should understand how this big technological change is going to benefit you. Now, so let's explore this further. Now let us understand various components of Microsoft Fabric. Data engineering provides the data engineer with powerful Spark platform that has been designed to used to perform large scale data transformation and to democratize the data through lakehouses. Using data factory integration, you will be able to schedule and orchestrate notebooks and Spark jobs with these. Data factory combines the simplicity of Power Query with the scalable Azure Data Factory, allowing you to connect over 200 native connectors for an on-premise and cloud data sources. Now, data science enables seamless building and deployment and operationalize the machine learning model with Fabric. The Azure Machine Learning integration provides experiment tracking and model registries. Data Warehouse provide you industry's leading SQL performance and scale with separate compute and storage component. Data is stored in Delta Parquet open format. Real-time analytics designed for analyzing observational data collected from various sources such as apps, IoT devices, etc. Now, Power BI is the leading business intelligence tool, is the part of the Fabric, as you know, and is going to provide you all these things. Now, everything of this, what we mentioned here, you will be able to see that on app.powerbi.com, which is now Fabric, and you will be able to get your login, and you should be able to upgrade yourself with the Fabric. If you are a premium customer or if you are a non-premium customer, you can try out Fabric 60 days for free. Now, who should use it? There are two ways to look at this problem, who should use it. Okay. So one of the way is I look from the, the perspective like I'm a customer. So I'm a greenfield customer. Then for a greenfield customer, what does it contains? See, Microsoft Fabric is providing you capability of consolidated data analytics platform, unified environment, seamlessly integrated with your preferred analytics tool. It enables you with the comprehensive analytics engine quickly and efficiently. With Microsoft Fabric, you will enjoy enhanced control security using OneSecurity, insights, and robust security and governance. Microsoft Fabric offers you transparent, user-friendly billing models, allow you to optimize analytics budgets effectively. You are getting an environment where everything is at one place. Data ingestion, data transformation, data analysis, data presentation, the entire cycle of the data, including AI and real-time analytics, all present at one level. So you don't have to go ahead and choose 1001 technology and find out what suitable technology you are going to have it. So as a greenfield customer, just jump onto this platform and explore it. Right now the public preview is running. Go ahead and start running some pilots on that and see how it works for you, and you will find a real difference. You will find easy cycles because you are starting a greenfield, and then you would not like to move outside this environment. If you are an Azure Synapse customer, you know some of these technologies already. Now for you, Microsoft Fabric present a progressive advancement from the Azure Synapse, offering you enhanced analytics experience in form of user-friendly software as a service. By embracing Microsoft Fabric, you can continue to leverage on the remarkable benefits and expandable scalability provided by Synapse, while also gaining new capabilities to evaluate your entire analytics approach, which include Power BI. With Microsoft Fabrics, you have power to consolidate your data and analytics tool with unified environment, enabling the establishment of singular reliable source of truth, single source of truth. We are talking about that. Furthermore, the integration with Power BI empowers you with democratization and the creation of interactive reports, delivering actionable insight to the users through their preferred application. So now you are in the ecosystem, you understand it, and now you have an advantage to take it. Now, same thing is when you are Azure Data Lake customer or Azure SQL customer. Again, unified data lake, Lakehouse experience, SQL, Azure SQL, warehouse experience, the same experience. Now, again, with the Microsoft Fabric, consolidated, integrated one lake environment for your data analytics need. No separate management of lake, no separate management of warehouse, all put together in single thing. You are a Power BI customer. You could have your warehouse lying at separate places. Now Microsoft Fabric can enhance your experience. You can use Lakehouse and warehouses for the previous things which you are doing prior to Power BI. If you are not consolidating on Power BI, Power BI can do all this collection, integration, analysis and presentation. But maybe some of the things you are doing outside the data is too big. We are doing it, or we have defined the way or approach for data analytics like that. So Microsoft Fabric offers you enriched experience by seamlessly integrating with powerful data tools and services such as Microsoft Synapse into the familiar user interface of your Power BI. Synapse serves as the robust foundation for all your analytics workload, enabling you to modernize your data warehouse and migration from legacy analytics application. With Microsoft Fabrics, you can unify these diverse tools and connect with your disparate data sources into the single environment. Consolidate and reliable single source of truth creation is there, enabling data analysts and data citizens for data insights. What's in it Microsoft Fabric? If you are coming from another cloud, you are on another cloud, you are thinking of migration, or you're using certain tools which you want to migrate, what's in it for you? See, this is an integrated environment with lot of cost saving. One of these are few highlights which we have. You can unleash the full potential of Microsoft Fabric. If you are seeking unified single source solution or exploring an alternative technologies and cloud options, Microsoft Fabric empowers you the centralized data management and leveraging comprehensive suite of analytics experience. By harnessing the power of Microsoft Fabric, you can transform data into competitive advantage today and can lay the foundation of future AI initiatives. Microsoft Fabric encompasses a wide range of capabilities including data integration, data engineering, data warehousing, data science, real-time analytics, applied observability, business intelligence, all under one roof. All these features are seamlessly hosted in one lake-centric software as a SaaS service platform, allowing you to simplify your operation and establish single reliable source of truth of data. You don't have to search for n number of technology. You don't have to do that all those work. Should I take X? Should I take Y? How much of X? How much of Y? It's not. It's just very simplified environment for you. With Microsoft Fabric, your team can instantly process, analyze, and collaborate data without being burdened by the complexities of infrastructure configuration and management. Microsoft Fabrics offers simplified consumption-based model, streamlining the purchasing process, providing comprehensive framework for all your workloads needs. So, if you're coming from other cloud, this is what Microsoft Fabric has to offer. So, and you have on top of this, for all these customers, you have one security to address your security concern. But it could be role based also. It's not just the, I'm a customer and based on my need. Now, it could be role based. What as a C-level executive I'm going to get it? See, as a C-level executive, choosing Microsoft Fabrics as your data management solution can bring you significant benefit to your organization. Some of the compelling reasons is unified single source of truth. We talked about that. Democratized access means you can democratize the access because it's be easy, isn't it? This means everyone from data analyst to business user can leverage the power of analytics and make their own data driven decision making. And you are going to prevail the culture of data driven decision making throughout your organization. Comprehensive security and data protection using one security. Cost optimization. Microsoft Fabrics enables you to optimize cost by consolidating your data management analytics process into one platform. This eliminates needs for multiple solutions to reduce complexity and ultimately leading to cost saving and improve efficiency. It also decreases the time of your projects. Understand, open and governed foundation. Microsoft Fabric offers you open and governed foundation, allowing you to connect with wide range of technologies and tools and services. Flexible enables you to choose best fitting solution for your organization. Time saving and increased visibility. This is what I was talking. By leveraging the Microsoft Fabric, you can streamline your analytics project and reduce the time required for implementation. This unified platform simplify the process, enhance collaboration, and provide increased visibility into your analytics workload, enabling faster decision making and efficient project execution. Choice of technologies. You can work with SQL, you can work with notebooks, you can work with Spark, you can work with data pipelines, you can work with data flows. So Microsoft provides you the wide range of technologies, allowing you to leverage the preferred tools and framework. So this is for a C-level executive. Your decision is now very easy. But what if I'm a data architect? What in it for me as a data architect, isn't it? So what you need is a data architect. You want something, which can make your decision easy, isn't it? So for data architects and analysts, Microsoft Fabric offers compelling reason to choose it as a preferred data management solution. Unified system, reduce data copies. That's really important for my design, isn't it? I don't want to create n number of copies just the sake of I have the technology A, B, and C. Now that limitation is over. And further in my design, I keep this in Lakehouse, and this is how I'm going to take it on the data warehouse or warehouse, and then from there I'm going to run this, and then I can use shortcuts, I can use views, and I can work across. Your focus is on design now. By leveraging the Fabric, data architects and analysts can shift their focus from managing and configuration technologies to designing robust data architecture and optimal analytical process. The platform takes care of the infrastructure and the technical aspect, allowing professionals to concentrate on delivering efficient and effective data solutions. Lakehouse and warehouse. Another advantage for you. Microsoft Fabrics enable data architects to harness the benefit of both Lakehouse and data warehouse paradigms. The platform combines the scalability and flexibility of data lake with the structured query capabilities of the traditional data warehouse. This empowers the professional to design, implement comprehensive data architect that leverage the strength of both approaches, ensuring optimal performance and versatility. Seamless integration. It's really seamless. You don't have to worry about it. Empower collaboration and efficiency because it's unified platform. By utilizing the Microsoft Fabric, data architects and analysts can collaborate more effectively with their peers and stakeholders. The unified platform promotes smoother collaboration and knowledge sharing, enabling teams to work together effectively, streamlined process and expedite project delivery. It's going to do that for you. Now, what is in line with business analyst? See, it is enhancing your data accessibility. And I talked about this. The moment data comes in, you have the access. Simplified data exploration, Power BI. With Microsoft Fabric, business analysts can explore data with ease using the intuitive tools like Power BI. The platform offers friendly interface and visualization, enabling analysts to navigate and interact data effortlessly and develop a deeper understanding of data trends and business. Seamless integration with Power BI, collaborative analytics, self-service, streamlined data governance, time and cost saving. Microsoft Fabric streamlines data management, allowing business analysts to focus on analyzing data rather than managing technical complexity. This saves time, reduce costs associated with data preparation, integration, maintenance, and enabling analysts to deliver insights more effectively. What's stored as a data engineer? See, as a data engineer, you can leverage Microsoft Fabric and its supporting technologies such as Pipeline, Dataflow, SQL, Spark, Custo to unlock the benefits. Several advantages is streamlined data pipeline management. With Microsoft Fabric's robust tools and capabilities, data pipeline management, data engineers can efficiently design, orchestrate, and monitor end-to-end pipelines, ensuring seamless data movement transformation through the data lifecycle. Scalable data processing with Spark. Microsoft Fabric integrates with Spark, a powerful distributed processing framework. Data engineer can harness scalability and performance of Spark, process large volume of data, perform complex transformation, run advanced analytics, enabling them to handle data intensive workload effectively. Simplified data transformation using Dataflow 2. Dataflow Gen 2, a component of Microsoft Fabric, offers intuitive data transformation capabilities. Data engineer can use Dataflow to visually design, execute transformation without need of complex coding, reducing the development time and increase productivity. Enhance storage and querying with SQL and Custo. Now, Microsoft Fabric supports SQL-based querying and leveraging on Custo. A powerful data analytics platform data engineer can leverage on their SQL to store, retrieve, and analyze data effectively. Seamless integration with ecosystem, data governance and security. Now, Microsoft Fabric offers robust data governance and security feature, providing data engineer with necessary control to ensure integrity and compliance. Data engineer can implement the data governance policy, enforcing controls and monitor data uses, maintain data quality and product sensitive information. Collaboration with DevOps is much more easier in this case. Now, what lying as a partner for me? See, definitely as a partner, a single integrated platform provides me opportunity to increase sales. It's open up the opportunity. Comprehensive suite data management capabilities, end-to-end solution to your customers, addressing their diverse needs, ability to provide uniform integrated solutions by sales partners is advantage. Lower cost and increase efficiency. You can offer your customer a lower cost platform with power of all the best industry best tools. By utilizing Microsoft Fabric's, partner can leverage its cost saving features and streamlined process as the advantage to promote it to customers. Technology advantage. Microsoft Fabric equips with the technologies such as data integration, data engineering, data warehousing, data science, real-time analytics, business intelligence. These capabilities provide partners technological edge, enabling them to offer innovative, sophisticated solutions to the customers, and inclusion of technologies like Spark, SQL, Custo further enhance the partnering ability to deliver high-performance scalable solution. Open architecture. You can create more solutions. Quick and efficient solution deployment. So Microsoft partner can benefit from the increased sales opportunity, lower cost technology advantage, the ability to create innovative solutions and within an open architecture, and quick and efficient solutions deployment. By leveraging these advantage, partner can enhance their market position, delivering cutting edge solutions and drive business growth and success. So this is lying as a partner for you. So the question might arise to in your mind, when should I use Microsoft Fabric? So in case you are planning to start a data analytics or data science project, right time, go ahead and explore Microsoft Fabric, integrated environment, everything what you need for data science and data analytics, whether it is data integration, whether it's data transformation, whether it is real-time analytics, whether it is data warehousing, whether it is analysis or analytics, everything is available in this single unified platform. So go ahead and explore it. You plan to upgrade, means you are on some other tool, you want to migrate. Power BI is number one tool, part of Fabric, welcome. You want to come on Synapse or similar technologies which Azure has, Fabric offers you an enhanced version of that, a better experience, unified end-to-end experience, Fabric. Plan to migrate from in-house to cloud or cloud to cloud. You are planning to migrate because of cost, because of uh, the advantage which you are seeing on the Microsoft Fabric or which you are seeing on the Azure, and you are planning to migrate, or you are still discussing about it. Think about Fabric. Unified integrated platform, end-to-end need analytics. This is end-to-end analytics platform. You don't need tools outside it. So in-house to cloud migration, nothing like that. Cloud to cloud migration, think about it. There is nothing better than that right now. Advantages. So now, if you're not sure how to start, public preview is under process. You are getting 60-day trial. Why don't you go ahead and explore it out? How you're going to do it? Learn the various technologies and skills around it. See what is best suited for you. Is the Dataflow can do it for you? Is the SQL going to do it for you? Is it Spark which you need? 60-day trial period, go and explore out, and then you find out what capacities you need, what kind of workload you have, and then you finalize it. Or you are the someone who's looking to acquire a new skill set, or you want to reskill because you are in the industry. You may be a SQL developer. You want what next? Fabric. Learn whatever is there in Fabric. Learn Power BI. Learn Spark. Learn data pipelines. Learn data flows. You are a Power BI guy. You know data flows. You know DAX. Now learn SQL or learn data pipelines. Learn this end-to-end flow. This is the opportunity. 60-day trial period. Take advantage of the public preview. Go ahead and try this out. Your data analytics project is going to start. This is the right time to go ahead and do proof of concept. You're migrating, do proof of concept. You try to learn new skill. Go ahead and try it out. It's an integrated environment. It gives you end-to-end picture. Now the question is how to start. You can start with a free trial if you're a pro user. 60 days free trial is available. Go ahead and explore out how it's going to work in your ecosystem, what the technology you want, how you're going to take the advantage of this unified system, what are the various concepts around it. Go ahead and find it out. If you are a premium customer, it's just a capacity enablement. Then you should go ahead and learn the new terms and explore end-to-end tutorials. You have Microsoft resource, you have MVP's resource. I'm going to provide you a link and I'm going to take you through a couple of them right away. So let me take you through some of these things which are available. So first of all, the documentation. This is the official Microsoft Fabric documentation. I'm going to provide you the link which talks about what is Fabric, licenses, subscriptions, and all the different tools and technologies available like Power BI, OneLake, Data Factory, Synapse Data Engineering, Synapse Data Sciences, Synapse Data Warehousing, Real-Time Analytics, Admin and Governance, Developer Experience, REST API, Troubleshooting, Training Module, etc. Now, if you want to learn from the MVPs, you have this blog. I'm going to give the link. You can find out all the people who has written about Microsoft Fabric, videos, blogs, tons of content. Go ahead and explore it out. Now, if you're planning to buy a subscription, means you say, okay, fine, I'm going to go ahead. This is the place where you should come. You should learn about what are the different SKU types and how it's going to work for you. Okay. So Microsoft Fabric is an array of capacities you can buy. The capacities are split into stock keeping units, SKU. Each SKUs provide you different amount of computing powers. Measured based on its capacity unit, CU. Now capacity and SKU is being given here. Okay, so these are capacities and SKU. Capacity is a dedicated set of resources reserved for exclusive use. It offers dependable, consistent performance for your content. The capacity offers selection of SKU, and each SKU provide you different resources, stats, and memory computing power. The type of SKU requires depends on the type of solution you wish. So now see, Power BI, we talk about premium from P1, which is equivalent of F64 here. Then P2, which is equivalent of F626. Now, if you are on F64 and above, then you don't require Power BI Pro license. You kind of a premium on the premium. But if you are smaller than F64, you require Power BI Pro license. Means the licensing requirement of Power BI Pro is not if you are an equivalent capacity of premium. If you are not, then you require Pro licenses. But you have different machines. You can start with very small unit and then you can expand as you go forward. So now you have you have the your own capacity, your own power which you can utilize. Now then there are furthermore definition. Then there are how to buy SKU on Azure and Microsoft 365 SKU. All the definitions have been given. I'll provide that links. Okay. Now the Fabric terminology which you should understand, which I was talking on the slide, the term capacity, experience, item, tenant, workspace. Okay. Then when you are talking about Synapse data engineering or the data engineering, here we talk about Lakehouse. We covered the definition. Notebooks. A Fabric notebooks is a multi-language interactive platforming tool with the rich function which include authoring code and markdowns, running, monitoring Spark jobs, viewing visualization results, and collaborating with the team. Spark application, you know about these things. Spark, Apache Spark job, Spark job definition, vOrder, data factory like connector, data pipeline, Dataflow Gen 2, Synapse data engineering like data wrangler, experiment, model, run, Synapse data warehousing, SQL endpoint, which you will hear a lot, Synapse data warehouse, which is the warehouse in this case, real-time analytics like KSQL SQL databases, KSQL datasets, event streaming, OneLake, all these things are there. Okay, and then end-to-end tutorial. Now this is end-to-end tutorial. I'm going to cover my own end-to-end tutorials where you will have multiple scenarios like if you're going to Lakehouse, how you're going to reach the analytics. Data science, how you're going to reach data science analytics. Real-time analytics, how you're going to start, how you're going to end, see your result. If you want to start with the data warehousing, how you're going to start and so it's end-to-end from data to analytics or data to presentation. It's end-to-end experience. How you're going to have it, various scenarios have been listed. Similar kind of scenarios I'm also going to come up. I'm going to show you my own scenarios which I've created. I'm also going to show you how you are going to play around between the lake house and the warehouse and how you take the advantage of both, still keeping minimum number of copies or the single copy of data as far as possible. All that we are going to do in upcoming videos. So I'm going to provide all these links to you. Go ahead and explore Microsoft Fabric, a fabulous platform. Microsoft has taken leap ahead from the competitors, and it is time for all of us to go ahead and explore. There is a 60-day trial period. Go ahead and explore this. I would be providing you more details in the description. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you.